Gents, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're about to unlock a part of the Sigma male's persona that almost feels like it's been kept secret. A set of traits so mysterious and so rare that people often label them as psychic abilities. Now, we're not talking magic or telepathy here, but rather an extraordinary level of intuition, insight, and perception that most people can't even fathom. Ever notice how some people seem to be able to read a room instantly? They can tell what's going on beneath the surface, pick up on things left unsaid, and somehow, they're always 5 steps ahead. That, my friends, is the Sigma male, a man who's tuned into life's subtle details, picking up on the nuances that slip right past everyone else. He's the chess player who knows his opponent's moves before they even touch a piece. If you're curious about how these Sigma males do it, why they're often labeled as the men with psychic abilities, stick around. We're breaking it down into 10 key reasons. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe and become part of this community. Together, we're diving into what makes these men the ultimate rarity, the kind of men who don't just live but thrive in ways that redefine the game. Let's jump in, gents. Number 1, intuitive mind, the power of instinct over analysis. Sigma males don't just think about the world, they feel it on a profound level. Imagine walking into a crowded room and instantly sensing what's really happening. Maybe there's tension hiding behind polite smiles, or someone is masking their real intentions. Sigmas have honed their intuition to such a fine degree that they don't need long conversations to understand someone's character. They just know. Now, this isn't something they were simply born with. Many Sigmas have developed this intuitive muscle through life's challenges, by learning to trust their instincts over pure analysis. Think of it as being like a survival skill. They've learned when something feels off, there's a reason. This inner radar guides them, and because they're so in tune with it, they avoid pitfalls most people stumble into. Gents, here's your first takeaway. Start tuning into that inner voice of yours. If something doesn't sit right, trust it. You'll be surprised by how often your instincts lead you in the right direction. Number 2, deep observers. They catch what others miss. Imagine a Sigma at a party. While everyone else is caught up in conversation, he's standing back, taking in every tiny detail. The shift in someone's gaze, the slight rise in a person's voice, the nervous laugh that signals discomfort. Sigmas don't just hear words. They read body language, micro-expressions, and unspoken cues. This skill is what sets Sigmas apart from the average person. It's not about mind games or manipulation. It's about truly understanding the people around them. Sigmas learn to observe in silence, because that's where the truth often lies. It's like they're putting together a puzzle, and every piece, the subtle body language, the shift in tone, is a clue that helps them see the bigger picture. So, gents, if you want to channel this Sigma trait, practice staying silent and observe it. Sometimes, just watching can tell you far more than speaking ever could. Number 3, empathy on steroids, feeling others' emotions. Here's something unexpected. Sigmas, despite their reserved nature, are deeply empathetic. They feel others' emotions intensely, but unlike most people, they don't wear this empathy on their sleeve. Instead, it's like a quiet superpower. When someone's happy, they sense it. When someone's upset, they feel it as if it were their own emotion. This gives them an edge because they can see people's real motives and intentions through an emotional lens. While someone's words might say one thing, their emotions often reveal the opposite. Sigmas aren't fooled by surface-level charm or rehearsed smiles. They sense what's going on beneath the mask. It's why they're so hard to deceive. Gents, here's a challenge. Next time you're in a conversation, try to feel the other person's emotions. Tune in to what's not being said. It'll change how you see people. Number 4, pattern recognition, seeing what others can't. Have you ever felt like life operates in cycles, that certain things keep happening in a specific pattern? Sigma males have an almost supernatural ability to see these patterns. This isn't about memorizing or analyzing facts. It's a deeper understanding, almost as if they're wired to see the connections between seemingly unrelated events. Think of it this way. While others get lost in the noise, Sigmas identify the rhythm. They notice trends in human behavior, subtle shifts in group dynamics, and even larger societal changes long before anyone else. Because of this, they're usually ahead of the game. They don't predict the future with a crystal ball. They simply read life's patterns and adapt accordingly. Takeaway for you, gents: start training your mind to recognize patterns. Life rarely works in isolation. Observe the bigger picture. Number 5. Mindfulness masters presence over distraction. In a world where distractions are constant, the Sigma stands out as a master of mindfulness. He doesn't let his mind wander off. He's fully in the present moment. Whether he's in a meeting, walking down the street, or deep in a conversation, he's truly there. This is rare. Most people let their minds drift, especially with endless notifications and screens vying for attention. But Sigma males recognize the power in being present because when you're tuned in, you pick up on details others miss. That slight hesitation in someone's voice, that quick glance, they catch it all, and it gives them an edge in navigating relationships and challenges. Gents, if you want a Sigma edge, try practicing mindfulness. Keep your focus sharp, stay present, and observe life around you. Number 6. Unshakable gut instincts, trusting their inner compass. A Sigma's intuition is like a finely tuned compass. While most people second-guess themselves, Sigmas act on their gut feelings without hesitation. If something feels right, they pursue it. If something feels wrong, they steer clear. Picture this. A Sigma male is faced with a new business opportunity. It looks great on paper, but something feels off. Instead of diving in, he steps back, evaluating that gut feeling until he's sure. In the end, he avoids a disaster that everyone else falls into. This instinct isn't psychic. It's a result of their heightened awareness and trust in their own judgment. Takeaway? Start listening to your gut. The more you trust it, the sharper it becomes. Number 7. Detached analysis, separating emotions from logic. Sigmas are emotional people, but here's the twist. They don't let their emotions make decisions for them. While the average person might let feelings cloud their judgment, a Sigma male is skilled at stepping back and viewing situations with a clear mind. This detached approach allows them to see things as they really are. It's like watching a movie without getting emotionally caught up in it. By staying objective, they can assess situations and make decisions that are free from bias. This is part of what makes their insight seem almost supernatural. They see the truth while others are blinded by personal feelings. Gents, here's a challenge. Try analyzing situations without letting emotions take over. You'll start to see the world in a new way. Number 8. Unflappable calm, the power of staying collected. When things get tough, most people panic, but not the Sigma male. His calm is almost legendary. He's the type who could be in the middle of a storm, and while everyone else is losing it, he's quietly assessing, strategizing his next move. This unflappable calm isn't accidental. It's a mindset he's honed. He knows that emotions can cloud judgment, so instead of giving in to panic, he remains steady. This composure gives him the clarity to think straight and make smart decisions, making it seem as though he has a sixth sense for navigating crises. Takeaway: work on your calm. In chaotic situations, being steady is your superpower. Number 9. Information filtering, absorbing only what matters. Sigmas don't waste mental energy on nonsense. While most people fill their minds with social media drama or trivial information, the Sigma male filters out anything that doesn't serve his goals. This selective absorption means he only takes in what's truly valuable, keeping his mind sharp and focused. Imagine scrolling through the endless noise of social media. The Sigma glances, sees if there's anything worth his time, and then moves on. This isn't ignorance, it's smart filtering. By choosing carefully, he keeps his mental bandwidth free for what truly matters, almost like he's curating his mind. Be selective with what you absorb. Your mind is precious real estate. Treat it with care. Number 10. The art of self-mastery, knowing themselves inside and out. And finally, the Sigma's ultimate edge, self-mastery. This is where all their abilities converge. They've spent countless hours understanding their strengths, weaknesses, and triggers. It's like having a detailed map of their inner world, allowing them to navigate life with unmatched precision. This self-awareness gives them the power to manage their emotions, control impulses, and stay true to their path. In a world where most people barely know themselves, this level of self-mastery is almost like a superpower. They're not easily swayed, and they don't need validation. They've built a rock-solid foundation within. So, gents, the final takeaway is this. Commit to knowing yourself. The better you understand who you are, the more unshakable you become. And there you have it, gents. The reasons why Sigma males seem to possess psychic abilities. These aren't supernatural powers. They're the result of intense self-awareness, focus, and intuition that's been sharpened over time. By embracing these traits, you're not just improving, you're unlocking a side of yourself that's rarely seen in this world. If this resonated with you, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Join our community where we explore what makes the Sigma mindset so powerful. Until next time, stay sharp, stay aware, and keep leveling up. Having said this, I'll catch you in the next one.